Yeah, we have to pick it up. Ottawa's an improved opponent that we're going to be facing. They're dangerous because they're 0-2. They're going to be desperate. They're going to play that way, I expect, and I think they're going to bring their A game. They're going to come out swinging, and we got to be prepared for it. We need to step our game up. You know, it shouldn't be. I don't want to think it is. I think that's using it as an excuse. We shouldn't. I tell our guys all the time, don't worry about the city you're playing. Don't worry about what's on the side of their helmet. Just do what you have to do to make us better and worry about your job. And if they do that, it doesn't matter who we play. But I think we need to pick up, like offensively, we need to pick up our lightning game, which is our no huddle stuff, and we need to really rep it a lot this week to create that high tempo energy in and out of the huddle quick or no huddle at all. And I think that'll just transpire. It'll speed our defense up. It'll speed our offense up, and I think that's what our plan is this week. So. You know what? I got to coach them up harder during the week. I got to expect more out of them. I got to increase that, like I said, that practice tempo. I've got to get us in and out of drills faster, and get us into the game in the right mental state. Right now, we mustn't be coming into the game with the right mental state with the way that we've played. Well, I expect them to be great every time they're on the field. Like I said, I don't care about the score. I don't really look at that scoreboard too often. I mean, the W is great, and that's what I want. But at the same time, I want us to do it the way that we're coached to do it. I want us to play AKL football, and that's to make the other team kind of play at our level, our play, not the other way around. And what they're going through, and I know their coaches are really questioning things that they've done, and you know, they're one play away in both games from winning those games, and I know that's hard on a coach, and on the whole coaching staff. It plays tricks on you, and they'll start second guessing a little bit. But the other thing I know is they're going to come out desperate. Like I said, they're going to come down here on a 9-hour bus ride with a purpose, and we got to be prepared for that. You know what, even though the first two games were lackluster, people will forget quickly that we came out and scored on our first drive the first game. We came out and scored on our first 2 drives the second game. So we came out all guns blazing, and then we kind of let our foot off the gas a little bit. And that's on me. That can't happen again. I think our guys know that. I've talked about it enough. Now it's time just to kind of do it. Absolutely. They're a high-scoring offense. They've got a great quarterback. They've got a real dangerous receiving core, and as I mentioned earlier, they got a running back that could be more than a great player in our league. He could be an MVP type of guy. Yeah, and you know what? It's not at the level we want it to be, but I think it's elite. For other teams, it might be considered elite. I mean, we're averaging 275 yards a game through the air. We're throwing for multiple touchdowns every game, 2 the first game, 3 the second game, and we just missed on a few more. We could have 10 touchdown passes at this point if we were on. So I mean, I think that we're there. We're real close. We just have to put it together. Yeah, and you know what? I think that's an adjustment. Last year we had the guy, not a guy. We had the guy with Bo, and Rob's played awesome. Over 140 yards in both games, but Bo was that guy when things started to get sloppy. We just hand him the ball 3 or 4 times in a row, and it would get back on track. And it's tough. It's an adjustment without Bo, and you know what? We switched offensive coordinators, and James is doing a great job, but it's different. And anytime you have change, there's an adjustment. And right now we're adjusting to James. Jeff was different stylistically, a different coordinator, and it's life without Bo. And it's just a little different, that's all. Well, no, I don't think so. Joel Archer is an outstanding leader. Derek Hurst is a great leader. Christian Hackney's taken a good leadership role this year. James Drew. I mean, we've got a lot of the captain type of guys who have been captains all through high school. I don't think that's a problem. Bo wasn't a leader in the sense of he's going to pick the troops up verbally in the huddle. They knew when they gave him the ball, he was going to do magic. So, yeah. I don't know if it got better, maybe a little bit. We still missed probably 4 or 5 sacks with sloppy angles or jumping, leaving our feet, little things. And I know Coach Morency's going to work hard on that this week with his defense. He wasn't happy. Like I said, we scored on our first couple drives, so I mean we passed it early on, and then when we started stumbling, that's when we couldn't pull ourselves out of it. We got to collectively pull ourselves out of that garbage can when we fall in it. And it's hard to tell. Every game's a little bit different, but that first drive that we don't have success on, it's the next drive that I'm worried about.